BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to the Archers Omnibus from BBC Radio 4.
Oh, Mick, can we just pretend we're not here? I don't think I can face anyone right now.
I'll go. Whoever it is, I'll make some excuse and get rid of them. All right, I'm coming. Hold on. Oh, hello.
Good afternoon. I'm DC Tanners from Borsetshire Police. Are you a relation of Rochelle Horville?
I am. I'm her mum. Has something happened to her?
Not that I'm aware, but we have information that suggests Rochelle was recently living at this address. Can you confirm that for us?
Joy, you don't have to talk to them.
Rochelle's not here, Mick. I've nothing to hide.
I understand this is distressing for you, but we need to confirm she isn't currently in the house.
You can't come barging in here without a warrant. I know that much.
We have a warrant, sir. Here.
See, I suppose you better come in then.
Thank you. We'll also need to have a look around for anything that might help us locate her.
Right.
All right, lads. I need you looking in drawers, cupboards, under bed, anything of interest. Bag it, log it. Mrs. Horville, when did you last hear from Rochelle?
I went to see her last Tuesday. She's been staying with a friend.
Can you tell me any more about this friend?
He's called Rex Fairbrother. He lives on a boat on the Am.
And have you had any contact with Rochelle since Tuesday?
She sent me a voice note on Thursday morning when she was on her way to work.
At Casey Meets?
Yes.
What did she say?
That she was going away for a few days, so I wasn't to worry if she didn't pop round.
Was that unusual? Did the message ring any alarm bells?
Not specially, no. You see, Rochelle and me... Well, she doesn't tell me everything at the best of times. Like with this thing, Casey Meets.
Yeah?
Joy, this isn't a formal interview. You don't have to answer her questions.
I had no idea what they were planning. None.
Linda, I was hoping I'd catch you before the game.
I'm terribly sorry, Lawrence, but I'm busy. Freddie?
Hi, Linda. Lawrence?
I hear there was some drama at Adderton last Sunday.
Yeah. Well, we haven't been short on drama lately.
And the woman who got injured? She was involved in that unpleasant business at your abattoir.
Really, Lawrence, Freddie and I need to discuss our batting order. Build on what we learnt from last week.
Yes, right, of course. I was talking to young Chris Carter in the changing rooms earlier, chap from your team.
Yes, one of our best.
Said he was out for a duck last Sunday. It's hard for a chap to get over that.
Oh, I think you'll find Ambridge is full of spirit. It takes a lot to keep us down.
Delighted to hear it. Best of luck, Freddie. I'm sure with yourself and Linda at the helm, you'll put up a decent fight.
Thank you.
See you both at tea. No more supermarket sandwiches, eh, Freddie?
Oh.
How did he hear about the sandwiches?
Oh, there's an online group dedicated to competitive cricket tea chatter.
But we're not on the group?
Would you want to be?
We have to do better today, Linda. Another poor performance and I worry people will start losing interest.
Freddie, I meant what I said about the Ambridge spirit. I'm sure the team will really rally behind your leadership today.
What, because of what happened at Casey Meets?
Because, once again, you've demonstrated your bravery in the face of danger.
Yeah, well...
It must have been quite terrifying. Was it?
Yeah. You convince yourself you forgot, but your body knows.
Of course.
Danger, adrenaline, terror.
And you're back there. I know.
Back in the smoke and flames of Grey Gables. It's the disorientation. Being trapped in that room last Thursday, it wasn't the same, but also it was.
Oh, Freddie. What we went through that day at Grey Gables, it will never define us because we won't let it. But it has shaped you.
I'm waking up in the night, always at about 2 or 3, and then I can't get to sleep again.
Have you talked to anyone about how you're feeling?
Yeah, well, Vince knows. I mean, in fact, I imagine everyone who was there is still trying to take in what happened.
It's obvious Rochelle's not here. What else are they looking for?
I don't know, love. Oh, Mick, a part of me hopes they find her. What kind of mum does that make me?
The kind of mum that's worried there's worse things that could happen.
Thank you for your patience. We're almost done.
Oh, about time. Can't you see this is the last thing Joy needs?
Look, we realise this is disruptive for you, but my officers are extremely careful. You won't know we've been. Now, we'll need to take all internet-enabled devices.
You taking my phones?
I'm afraid so. They'll be returned after the investigation.
What if Rochelle tries to ring?
It's all right, Mick. We've still got the landline.
If Rex holds his nerve, we could do it, Linda. We could actually win.
I hardly dare breathe.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, Hugo, finish them off. Hugo has the best bowling stats in the division, in case this weren't nail-biting enough for you.
Oh, wonderful, Rex!
Oh no, it's too high. Look at their fielder.
Come on, Rosalind, catch it.
No!
Yes!
He's dropped it!
No!
It's over the boundary.
It's a 4!
Marvellous!
Yes!
Oh, lucky for Rex.
No, we need one more run, Freddie, one more.
It's okay, Rex can do this. He's going for it. He's running.
Go on, Rex. Tracy.
That's it! Linda, we've done it! We've won!
Oh, Ambridge beats the great Rosaran in the Vale.
Well, I never. The underdog's triumph.
Great game, Lawrence. Commiserations.
No, it was a well-deserved win.
Thank you.
I look forward to being impressed. See you in the pavilion for a cup of tea or something stronger.
Yes. See you. You've met your match there, Linda. A man as competitive as you are, but honourable in defeat, at least.
Don't be fooled. You'll find his thin veneer of charm hides something quite unpleasant.
I'm starting to understand what it's like to be burgled. It's horrible knowing strangers have been going through all the things that are precious to me, touching everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I worry this is just the start. What on earth did Rochelle think she was doing? Oh, Mick, I should have sensed something was up. Something big.
You can't be responsible for Rochelle's actions forever.
Even if I'd got wind of her plans, I don't suppose she would have listened to me anyway. I mean, who am I to tell her that she always goes too far? I lost the right to be any kind of moral guide a long time ago.
Oh, Joy.
I should have been stronger, if I could have been. But I can't go back and make up for that.
From what I know of Rochelle, she's going to do what she thinks is right and blow the consequences. Maybe that's got nothing to do with you. Maybe it's just how she is.
But in spite of everything, I do believe it comes from a good place. I can't believe my Rochelle is a bad person. But she feels everything so strongly. She's always been like it. Even at primary school, she didn't know where to stop or how to stop. Like a toy that's been overwound and has to run out of steam. Did I tell you? She liberated the class hamster when she was about 6 or 7.
You didn't, but she did. I probably should have seen the warning signs too.
Aye, you and me both.
Linda.
Sorry, Lawrence, I'm needed at the tea urn.
Oh, well, I just wanted to say that there's been a favourable response on the whole to the Bridge Farm teas at the interval.
On the whole?
Your offering was perfectly acceptable. No breach of the unwritten code.
Oh, so you mean we won't be fined for misconduct? The crisps were suitably artisanal?
We don't usually have crisps, and that's my point. It was acceptable, but it did lack the finesse of the more established team teas. But I'm sure with time you'll start to understand what's expected.
I see.
Oh, I hope I haven't spoken out of turn. Oh, you certainly haven't embarrassed yourselves today. But not everyone can be blessed with the skill set of the Rosran entourage. With Laura from Prime Patisserie providing our cakes and a crack team assembling the blinis, I do believe our tea is a hard act to match.
I appreciate you sharing your thoughts with me, Lawrence. And if Rosalind want any tips on how to win at the actual cricket, I'm sure Freddie will be more than happy to share some of his wisdom with you.
All right, love. Bye. We're thinking about you.
It was her then, Rochelle?
Yeah. Ringing from the police station.
Where did they find her?
They didn't. She turned herself in.
Whoa, how is she?
Not great. She's been arrested.
Oh, love. But like you said, at least she's safe.
But what does it mean now? Will she be charged? Tried? Will she go to prison?
I don't know. Hopefully we'll get some answers in the morning.
What about the kids? Will they stop her from seeing Harper and Noah?
Well, she'll need a good solicitor.
Oh, I said that to her. But she insists it would be a waste of money. She wants to give a no-comment interview. Says she won't need a solicitor for that.
That doesn't sound right to me. Whether she answers their questions or not, she'll want someone with her who knows their stuff. What do you think?
I think you're right. I should ring Usha.
Are you doing the drinks order for Adam and Ian?
Oh yeah, flat white, oat latte and a baby chino for Xander.
Great, I'll get their cakes.
Was Linda happy with the cricket tea yesterday?
I think so. She sent me a nice text last night.
That's a relief.
But hopefully we did enough to encourage some of the Rosalind crowd to try us out.
Hopefully.
Emma?
What?
I thought you'd be a bit more, I don't know, enthusiastic. The scones were yours, and so were the brownies.
Same brownies Chris had to stop two kids throwing at each other, the ones they were calling poo cakes.
Really?
Obviously, some of the polite chit-chat between their parents was still about Bridge Farm and the sewage.
Really?
Oh, Natasha, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure most of the feedback was brilliant, and as you said, Linda's happy.
I suppose I was naive, hoping people might have forgotten.
Oh, I bet most have. Really, just ignore me. Shouldn't be taking my bad mood out on you.
Is that what you're doing?
Well, not on purpose, but I'm not exactly at my best today.
Oh?
It's a year today since George crashed Alice's car.
Oh, Emma. Oh, I should have realised. There was me going on about cricket teas.
Oh, you're fine. I'd rather not dwell on it.
It's been a nightmare of a year for you.
Yeah, but me moping about, wishing things were different, helps no one. Least of all George.
Right. Time to get this off your chest. You and I are taking a short break.
Together?
Well, we're not exactly rushed off our feet. Chelsea can finish Adam and Ian's order. What you need is a cuppa and a piece of poo cake and 10 minutes of self-indulgent misery without having to think of a single other person's feelings.
That's exactly what I'm saying. No one wants to hear how sorry I feel for myself.
I do. I'm all ears.
Usha. Oh, thanks for ringing. Mick, it's Usha.
All right.
Any news? Have you seen her yet?
Not yet. I'm waiting for them to find us a room where we can talk. But I did speak to an officer who updated me. Rochelle was arrested on suspicion of obstruction or disruption of a person engaged in lawful activity.
But she's not been charged yet?
No. Though my guess is they'll charge her before the end of the day.
And how serious is that, the obstruction and disruption thing? I mean, I don't really know what it means.
It's a standard protester charge, but they may yet file other charges against her. Potentially much more serious.
Right.
This kind of incident can even come under domestic terrorism. That would complicate things.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Joy, I'm going to do all I can to help Rochelle.
Thank you, Usha. I'm so grateful.
I'll be in touch.
Usha, just one thing. Can you tell Rochelle that I'm,
Thinking of her?
on her side?
Yes. Okay, of course.
Thank you, Usha. Thank you so much.
Bye, Joy.
Bye.
You all right?
Sounds like anything could happen. She mentioned terrorism.
Because of the meat poisoning?
I don't know, but I'm scared, Mick. I should really be getting on with stuff for VE Day, but I don't think I can focus on any of that right now.
Look, how about we pop to the tea room and I treat you to a proper good breakfast, then maybe a walk, Some fresh air will do us good.
That's a lovely idea, Pet, but I can't be away from the landline in case Usha rings.
Of course.
You go, though. No point both of us pacing up and down. We'll drive each other mad.
I'd like you to consider preparing a statement. I think continuing with a no-comment interview is a risky strategy.
It's standard activist code. I've been trained for this.
Rochelle, I don't think you understand the potential impact a no-comment interview can have.
I know it means they can't trip us up. I can't implicate someone else by mistake. It's clean and simple.
But you also get no chance to give your side of the story.
I'm not here to give my side of the story. Right now, I don't matter. All that matters is I'm part of a group who are relying on me to keep my mouth shut.
Okay. I understand your commitment to the cause and your loyalty to the group, but there are potentially some very serious charges coming your way.
Saskia warned me about this.
About what?
Dramatic threats of inflated charges. Apparently hardly any charges actually stick. Most people get off.
That's a risky game to play, Rochelle.
Yeah, well.
Before we go back in, I want you to remember that you're more than an activist. You're also a daughter and a mum.
Being a mum is one of the reasons I'm doing this. The world is literally dying, and somehow everyone thinks I'd be a better mum if I was buying endless plastic for my kids and stuffing them full of processed animal flesh. We did what we did because the meat industry relies on apathy. They don't want us to care about the total exploitation of animals and the planet.
Rochelle,
There is a skip full of cow skulls in that place. It's brutal. We have to wake people up.
As a human being, I might sympathise with some of your arguments. I don't eat meat myself, but as your solicitor, I can't agree with your methods of making change happen.
Saskia would call you a bleeding heart vegetarian.
Would she?
I know the consequences could be serious for me, but I'm not a silly teenager who got into something over her head.
I didn't say you were.
It's what my mum thinks.
Your mum asked me to tell you that she's on your side.
She said that?
Her words.
Right. Well, I don't really know what she means. She eats meat all the time.
Look, I'm not asking you to forget your principles or throw your fellow activists under the bus.
Good.
I just think with your cooperation, I can help you get the best possible outcome. Hopefully, leaving you free to carry on campaigning. Though ideally, going forward, you'll avoid joining groups that take hostages or declare they've poisoned food.
Yeah, well, no one told me that was part of the plan.
Right. So you should make that clear in the interview.
I'm not here to save my skin. If the system would rather punish me than the likes of Vince Casey, then let it.
Rochelle, I can see you care deeply about this, but...
But nothing!
Look, I've listened to you. Give me a chance to say my bit.
I'll have 2 slices of carrot cake, please, Emma.
Eat in or take away?
Take away, please. I'm trying to cheer Joy up.
Any sign of Rochelle yet? Actually, Mick, you don't have to answer that. You must be having a very difficult time.
Aye. It can feel like the whole world is muttering about me and Joy behind our backs.
I've been thinking about you both a lot today. And not just because of Rochelle and Casey mates, but because of the anniversary of the accident.
5th of May.
Oh. It's all I can think about. It must be so hard for the two of you with everything else that's going on.
Yeah, it is. But Emma, I'm starting to properly get it. What life must have been like for you when you learnt the truth.
Yeah?
Well, you love George. Joy loves Rochelle, and no matter what they do, that love doesn't wobble. Not really. It's remarkable.
Or not remarkable, just painfully normal.
Right. Thanks for the cakes. Look after yourself, Emma.
You too, and give my love to Joy.
Emma, I've just spoken to Linda, and she must have missed the brownie flinging. She got some really positive feedback. She just wants...
More, better, posher.
No, not more, but posher, maybe. Less rustic, more refined.
Oh, it's a cricket tea on a village club's budget. What exactly does she want? Caviar?
Oh, Brampton served lumpfish caviar and creme fraiche blinis last year.
Give me a decent cheese sarnie any day.
I'm not suggesting we offer caviar, but we could up our game a bit. It won't do any harm to get a good reputation amongst the cricket crowd. Bring people in from across the county.
All right, if you think it's worth it.
What are your children called, Rochelle?
Hopper and Noah.
And have you thought about how they'll feel if you disappear out of their lives for months, possibly years? Rochelle?
Children survive.
Oh, I'm sure they do. In all kinds of terrible circumstances. But at what cost to the adults they'll become?
My kids live with their dad anyway, not me.
But they see you.
Yeah. Sometimes. Some Saturdays, the odd evening.
And what do you do when you get together?
Gaming, mostly. Racing games, survival, old school platform games.
That sounds fun.
And after a bit, they usually start to chat to us. Harper does boxing. And Noah paints those little fantasy figures. Oh, he's good at it. He's really careful.
Rochelle.
What?
Just ask yourself what it is your fellow activists are expecting you to give up.
I can't grass on them.
I'm not asking you to, but ideally I would defend you along the lines of non-violent direct action, with emphasis on how you did everything you could to minimise harm on the day. If you cooperate in questions, even if only about your own actions, it could really help in your personal defence and might be enough to get you bail.
All right. Okay. Maybe. Just let me think.
You managed a bit of the carrot cake?
I did. Thanks, Mick. It was a lovely idea.
Emma sends her love.
Does she?
It's a year since the crash.
I know. Oh, Mick. I didn't think there could be anything worse than almost drowning in the Am, but I was wrong. This is worse. It's like watching your child drown instead.
Was that the bell? I'll get it.
No, it's all right. I'll go. Usha, come in.
I won't. Alan's waiting in the car, but I just wanted to let you know that police bail was refused.
Oh, no. Why?
With no fixed abode, she's considered a flight risk.
So what now?
She'll be up in court in the morning, 10:30 sharp.
So she might get bail then?
That's the hope. But she needs an address outside of Borsetshire to go to immediately after the hearing.
I could help with that. I've got a mate might let her stay.
Good. That would be great. Ring me as soon as you have an address.
And how is she?
Stubborn, impassioned.
Aye, that's our Rochelle.
But at least now she's working with me, not against me.
Long may that continue.
Oh, thank you, Usha.
Oh. Well, now try and get some rest. And see you in court tomorrow.
Morning, David.
Oh, morning.
Josh said I'd find you here.
Ah, everything all right, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just I dreamt about you last night. It was a nightmare, actually. It woke me up. I must have cried out because Freddie came to the bedroom door to ask me what was wrong.
Oh, so what was I doing in this nightmare?
You were on a cruise ship with Vince and Freddie, which was obviously really Casey meat, in some awful storeroom way below deck. And you were shaking with rage, a broken bottle in your hand and so much blood. You wanted to kill whatever had trapped you down there, and I was screaming, trying to stop you.
Oh. Well, thank goodness I was more restrained last Thursday. No slasher horror film heroics from me.
Yeah, Vince said you were a godsend, a real calming presence.
Oh, that's nice of him. But now I'm wondering if I should have done more. Grabbed that bottle. Taken one of them down.
No, I mean, all of you are safe. Whatever you did was perfect. You all got out of there unharmed.
Well, physically, at least. Although I have to admit to having had a few nightmares myself. And I keep on playing it back. Over and over again.
Oh, David, come here. Oh.
I'm okay.
Are you?
Yeah. Honestly. Look, I've just about finished here. Why don't you walk down with me to the house and I'll make some tea and toast?
Okay, that would be nice. The display boards for our VE Day exhibition arrived yesterday.
Oh?
Yeah, the ones for the entrance hall, as well as the smaller panels for the rest of the tour.
Oh. Need any help putting them up?
I think we can manage. Chelsea's been an absolute star, coming in on her day off, working like a Trojan with the volunteers to get everything looking perfect.
Good old Chelsea. Oh, and did I tell you that we learnt Reginald's surname? Dodge. Ruth's put out a post, a plea to anyone who recognises the name to get in touch.
Well, it would be wonderful if we could find out what became of him.
It's way more formal than I thought it would be. I feel like I'm already on trial.
Well, I'm hoping the whole procedure will be reasonably straightforward now Mick's found you a suitable address.
It's good of him to sort that, but I'm not crazy about staying with some bloke I've never met. Though, if the alternative is being banged up...
There's your mum and Mick now.
Oh, she doesn't look that well.
I think she's okay, just tired, I imagine. I'm going to grab your passport from her. They might ask for it as a condition of bail.
Usha, tell Mick thanks, will you, for finding us a place to stay?
Of course.
Oh, I love that walk down from the top field. I feel so much better.
No longer plagued by the image of your big brother as a crazed killer.
Oh, don't joke about it.
How come I got the star role anyway? How are Vince and Freddie?
Well, all right, really, considering. But with Iris still in hospital, I'm not seeing a lot of Vince.
Oh. How is she after her operation?
Well, it went okay, but the recovery is taking longer than expected. Vince is hoping she'll be home this week.
Oh. You know, I often think about how lucky we are that Mum still seems pretty robust.
Well, there's certainly nothing wrong with her memory. She was telling Lily and me stories of her as a little girl in the war.
Oh?
Yeah. I think life for our grandparents was pretty tough here too. Do you remember Dad telling us about how they really struggled once Uncle Jack was called up?
Yeah, but didn't they get a land girl?
Yeah, wasn't her name Wanda or something exotic?
Yeah, it's like a heroine from the adventure stories I read when I was a kid. I know he was only young when she turned up, but I got the sense that Dad had a real crush on her.
It's such a privilege hearing our family stories from way back. Living and working right here in Ambridge. Not everyone has that.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that Pat gave me a sneak preview of the slideshow she's putting together for Peggy?
No.
Well, they've scanned in all sorts. Letters, birth certificates, old photos. And there's one of Gran with the WI preserving fruit, doing their bit for the war effort.
Ooh, bet Mum would like to see that.
Well, I think the plan is that we all get together at Bridge Farm to look at it.
Uh-huh.
Though there's so much lovely village memorabilia in there, it's a shame it's not for everyone.
Well, you could suggest they show it at the village hall. They've got a projector and screen, and the WI are there doing teas.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
I'm glad that's over. I was worried they were going to refuse me bail. I saw my mum's face and I knew she was thinking the same.
The conditions are reasonable enough, and the magistrate decided against electronic monitoring.
So no tag, right?
Right. But if you're caught breaching any one of the bail conditions, it will be immediate detention.
Got it. Turn up on time for my daily check-in, stick to the curfew, stay out of Borsetshire.
And no contact with any of the activists involved in the siege. All right, love.
Ma'am, Mick, thanks for coming.
Did you thank Usha?
I did.
Don't know where we'd be without you.
I do. I'd be banged up.
I think we got the best outcome in the circumstances.
All right, Rochelle, ready to rock and roll?
Aye. Thanks for finding us somewhere to stay, Mick. You really stepped up for me today.
Yeah, it's nothing. And Nick's a nice guy.
I brought you the bag of clothes you asked for, and we picked up a few bits from the shops on the way here.
Oh, Ma'am, you didn't have to.
Just some toiletries and vegan essentials.
I'm not sure Nick is big on plant-based cookery.
Safe journey. I'll be in touch, Rochelle.
Thank you.
And make sure you let us know how you're getting on.
Will do.
You'll have to use the landline. The cops have taken our mobiles.
All right, then. I suppose it's goodbye.
Yeah. Bye, Mum.
I'll let you know when we get there.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, come here, Mum. I'm sorry.
All right, Rochelle.
All right.
Joy, can I give you a lift home?
Oh, I was going to get the bus, but if it's no trouble, thank you, Usha. And if you've time, maybe you could come in for a cuppa?
I'd love to.
Is Mum mad at me, do you think?
No. Surprisingly, given the circumstances, since your pals held half the village hostage, her friends, her neighbours, Rex.
It got out of hand.
That's one way of putting it.
But in my defence, her neighbours are part of the problem. Rex too, if I'm being honest. Farming isn't some cosy little picture book where happy cows skip through smiling wheat fields. I'm sorry. I don't suppose you're in the mood for my lecture on a meat-free future.
Not right now.
So she's not angry?
No, but she's disappointed.
She's good at that.
What do you expect?
Nothing.
She loves you. You know that, don't you? Despite all this, she loves you.
And I love her too. Despite everything.
We found Dodgy.
Who?
That's what they called him. Reginald D is Reginald Dodge, nicknamed Dodgy. Ruth got a message from his granddaughter.
Amazing.
She sent an email, look. Yeah. It pretty much tells his life story. It's remarkable.
Dear Ruth, thank you for your interest in my grandpa Reg. As little children, we'd hear the grown-ups call him by his nickname Dodgy and think it was hilarious. I hope you will be interested to learn that after he'd finished recuperating at Lower Loxley, Grandpa stayed with the RAF and went back to flying. He was one of the brave pilots flying day and night for nearly a year during the Berlin airlift.
Yeah, and she says that how after that he left the Air Force and decided to dedicate his life to the delivery of humanitarian aid.
So he switched from dropping bombs on people to dropping supplies for them.
Yeah.
How amazing. How inspiring. Oh, David, it's all in here. How he became a senior manager helping deliver aid all over the world.
Yeah. Ruth suggested printing all this out on decent paper and framing it, and then he could display it beside his cricket bat.
Oh, what a lovely idea. Have you time to come and have a look at our tour?
I'd love to.
The panel on the Reverend Henry Bissett is very moving.
Wasn't there some family tragedy?
Yes, yeah, it sounded awful. I remember Grandma Doris saying it was the talk of the village.
Can't have been easy to be a wartime vicar. So many deaths of young men, all from one village.
It's horrible to think about.
Yeah. Josh, Ben, Freddie, they'd have all been called up.
And for every Reginald Dodge, who went on to be quite the hero after the war, there were so many damaged men who struggled to return to normal life, always reliving some distant horror.
Yeah. The end of a war is rarely the end of the story.
A proper pot of tea, just what we need.
Oh, it'll take more than a pot of tea to show you how grateful I am.
I hope now you can take a couple of days to rest. Rochelle said you look tired. She's right.
Oh, thanks very much.
Oh, I didn't mean...
I know. It's just I know what a state I must look.
Can you and Mick get away from it all, even for a day? Go somewhere nice, a walk, a pub lunch?
That would be nice, but, well, I've got things I should be doing for Thursday. I'm supposed to be coordinating events and managing volunteers for VE Day.
Are you sure you feel up to it?
No, I'm not really. Part of me wants to run away from the village and never come back.
Oh, please don't do that. We'd miss you, Joy. There's a lot of love for you round here.
But, well, Rochelle, I always told people what an amazing woman she was. Now I look worse than a fool.
Well, between you and me, I think there's a lot to admire in Rochelle. She's principled, determined, passionate.
And reckless, impulsive, damaged.
You think she's damaged?
I do. In another life, one where I'd dealt her a better hand, I think she would have channeled all those principles and all that passion into something less destructive.
I'm certain Rochelle didn't really know what was going to happen at Casey Meets that day. I don't think she ever intended anyone to get hurt or scared even.
Thank you for saying that. It means a lot.
So, what's the plan? Run away? Or help Ambridge get ready for Thursday?
Running away from problems never works. I should know. They just have a habit of multiplying while you're not there to keep an eye on them.
True.
So, bringing out the bunting it is. Better find me drawing pins. There's a village hall to decorate.
All right then, Vince. Give your mum my love and I'll talk to you later. Morning, Freddie. You sleep well?
Not bad. You?
Fine.
Really?
No. But I have some good news.
Oh, yeah?
Vince told me to tell you that he's already at the abattoir if you want to work from home this morning.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
He also said what a solid, dependable man you are.
He said that.
He did.
Would you think he would put that in writing for me for the Lower Loxley trustees? No, I'm serious. It's so nice to be seen as a decent human being for once, instead of the wild, feckless man boy they seem to think I am.
You've grown up quite a lot in the last couple of years.
Aha! So you were also part of the Freddie is feckless school of thought?
Oh, pass me that croissant, Freddie, and learn how to take a compliment.
No, but to be fair, it does actually really mean something when Vince hands out a compliment. I've learnt loads from him, especially in the last week. You know, at work, when something goes wrong, he switches into this strategic mode and just deals with it. No bluster, no stress, which, means people around him stay calm too.
And if any week was going to test him, this was the week.
He even managed to spin some of the news reports so we came across as the superheroes, protecting the nation's food from the crazies.
Which is true. That's what you did.
Yeah, but that woman Saskia could easily have grabbed the headlines as a rebel hero if Vince hadn't got in there quickly. But hardly anyone saw the live stream on the big screens before the police got there, and we've actually done a really good job of blocking the footage online too. It's the product recalls that are doing the most damage in terms of public perception, and there's not a lot we can do about that.
You worried about your potential academy contract?
Oh, I think it's probably a no-goer. When parents hear the words poison, meat and school meals in the same sentence...
Yeah, but even if it was never poisoned in the first place?
Well, Vince seems confident the supermarkets will come back after a few weeks when the spotlight is off, but I think the schools are a different matter.
Will it be a huge blow if they pull out?
Well, probably not, but, Mum, it's my project, and one I really believe in.
I know.
I'm speaking to the head of the academy chain this morning. Totally dreading it.
Oh, morning, Clary. I like the uniform. Are you working here now?
Not yet. Just trying it out for a couple of hours.
Oh, I imagine it's a lovely place to work, surrounded by all this history.
I could certainly do worse.
Well, best of luck with it.
Oh, are you not staying for a drink?
I was thinking about treating myself while I gathered my courage to go and speak to Elizabeth. But I've decided I'd be better just to get it over with.
Is this about the incident at Casey Meets?
Well, officially, I'm here to deliver a poster about the events in the village tomorrow. Elizabeth's agreed to put it up at the start of the Lower Loxley tour. But obviously I feel like I should apologise for what Rochelle did.
You must be worried sick about her.
Well, she got bail, so that's something.
Joy.
Oh, Freddie. Morning. Sorry, I was looking for your mum.
Oh, she's in the main house putting the finishing touches to our exhibition. You'll find her in the entrance hall.
OK.
I can give her a ring if you like. Let her know you're here.
Oh, it's OK. I'll just head over there. She should be expecting me.
OK. Bye, Joy.
Actually, Freddie, now I'm here, I just wanted to say that I'm horrified by what you and the others had to go through.
Oh. OK.
You went out on a limb for Rochelle, getting her that job. Put your faith in her.
None of this is your fault.
But the reason you trusted her was because you know me. And I'm so sorry.
Please don't apologise, Joy. It makes me think of all the times my mum must have felt responsible for the idiotic things I did. Do you think it was her fault that I ended up in Young Offenders?
Oh, of course not.
Well then, don't worry about it. You're not to blame.
Elizabeth?
Oh, hi, Joy. Come on in.
Shall I leave the door open?
Yes. It's nice to let in a bit of sunlight.
Oh, the boards are looking great.
Aren't they? All the research Chelsea and Brad did really anchors the history in and around Ambridge. It gives Victory in Europe Day a genuine local flavour.
Absolutely.
Is that your poster?
Oh, it is. Here you go.
I'll put it up by the visitors' book, so hopefully people will head into Ambridge when they finished here.
Oh, that's really good of you. We're hoping to create a real sense of community in the village hall. And the WIT should be fun and very 1940s.
Did Pat mention the idea of the slideshow to you?
She did. I'm supposed to be meeting her this afternoon to make sure we know how to use the projector. That is, if she's had any luck finding Hilda by then.
Oh, the demonic Hilda. Take it she's still not turned up.
No. And apparently Peggy's been on at Kate to fetch her over to Bridge Farm for a cuppa and a cuddle with Hilda. Kate's had to keep putting her off, hoping Hilda will turn up.
Well, I'll never understand why Peggy loves that cat so much. She's nothing but trouble.
Oh, we all have our blind spots. Elizabeth, before I lose me nerve, I wanted to apologise for what Rochelle put Vince and Freddie through.
Joy, don't. There's no need. That's not why I asked you here.
I know,
No,
but
really, Joy. I mean it.
Clary.
Oh, sorry. I can come back later if I'm interrupting something.
No, come in.
Chelsea said I should come over and look at the exhibition before I leave. She's very proud of it.
So she should be. Huh? And she's going to be really excited when I show her what Ruth dropped off this morning.
What is it?
Oh, I left it in the flat. I'm going to go and grab it.
So, how did you get on in the orangery?
Okay, I think. But Chelsea reckons there's not a proper vacancy at the minute. Maybe just the odd morning to cover staff holidays.
Oh, I'm sure once you get started, you'll pick up a few more hours.
Oh, but it's not a few hours I'm after, Joy. I need a proper job.
Hi, Freddie. It's just me. Come to get the Reginald Dodge photos to show Joy and Clary. Freddie, what's wrong?
I just got off the phone from the academy.
And?
It's not good news. They've pulled out.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling.
It's all right. I guessed it was coming.
What did they say? Because maybe it's worth keeping the conversation going, letting them know that you understand their position.
I don't think so.
But why not? I mean, remind them that the meat was never actually tampered with, and that the safeguarding you have in place is of an
Mum, no. It's fine. I'm okay with it. It would have been a feather in my cap, yes, but with all that's happening, I'm sure Vince has got more important things to worry about. And from the conversation I've just had, there's absolutely no way they'll ever reconsider.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Elizabeth. Poor Freddie. He must be really disappointed.
Well, these meat recalls are proving to be really damaging.
I know I'm not exactly without bias here, but I really believe Rochelle didn't know about the poisoned meat lie or the plan to take hostages.
But she tricked Freddie into trusting her.
I know. I'm not making excuses for what she did.
I understand you need to stand by her. Oh, it always felt so important that no one blamed Freddie for more than he'd actually done when he got into trouble.
Oh, Rochelle was such a lovely girl when she was little, but her teenage years were tough. Actually, Elizabeth, that's not fair. It had nothing to do with her being a teenager. I just let her down, plain and simple. Since then, it feels like she's never stopped going off the rails.
We all think we could have done better, but we are where we are.
Rochelle and me, we seem to take one step forward and two back. Sometimes I wonder if it's just too broken between us.
No, don't say that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not giving up on her. But I'm glad I've got a long list of jobs that need doing before tomorrow. Gave me a reason to get out of bed this morning.
I know that feeling. Ah, here's Clary. What do you think, Clary?
Oh, you've done a grand job. That panel about local land girls. Fascinating.
I know. Oh, I forgot to ask. How did you get on in the orangery?
Everyone was ever so helpful. And I'm sure I'd get the hang of it after a while.
Wonderful.
Can I just ask, would the job be full-time or part-time?
Well, it's more like a relief server at the moment. We'd call you in when we were short.
Then it won't work for me. I'm sorry, but I need to be earning regular wages.
Of course. Though we might have more hours once the school holidays start.
Right, but that's still some time away. I'll just keep looking.
I tell you what, though. Last week, Vince said that Borchester Green were looking for an assistant school cook. It might be worth checking if it's still being advertised.
That's something I could do. If a Grundy woman knows anything, it's how to feed a load of hungry mouths on a tight budget.
Oh, they'd be lucky to have you.
Well, I'll text Vince now. But before I forget, look what arrived at Brookfield this morning by special delivery. Squadron Leader Dodge's granddaughter sent us a whole pile of photographs and letters. It seems like he dedicated his whole life to helping others.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm going to put all of the material into a leather-bound album beside the life-size photo of him. Oh, and look here. Something very special.
Is that an OBE?
It is. He got it for his lifetime of working in humanitarian aid.
Oh, it must be hard to know how to live your life after a war. Carrying with you all that horror. How wonderful. He channeled his life into something good.
So what's on your schedule for the day, Brian?
What, you mean apart from lunch at the Bull?
I was thinking more in terms of marking the day.
Ah, yes. Well, I went on the Lower Loxted tour with Miranda this morning before she left for the airport.
And will you be coming to the WIT this afternoon?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Oh, goodness, no.
What?
My nemesis. Oh, dear, he's seen me.
Afternoon, Linda.
Afternoon. This is Brian Aldridge of Home Farm.
Oh, good to meet you.
How do you
Lawrence.
do?
I've just come from the Lower Loxley exhibition. Such incredible people, such spirit. It makes you proud to be British.
Indeed. And so thankful for the 2.5 million Indian soldiers who also fought, and the troops from Kenya, Sudan...
Did you know that fella Dodge played cricket for Ambridge? I was holding his bat when a woman approached me. Turns out she's his granddaughter here with her family.
Really? I wonder if they're coming to the WIT. I'd love to meet him.
Let's just hope they won't be served poo cakes.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, ignore me, Linda. It's just a little joke we've been having on the online cricket chat.
Oh, this is the chat that excludes female cricket chairs, is it?
Oh, exclude Linda at your peril.
Not at all. We only add new members when they've proven themselves, usually at the end of their first season.
And the joke at the tea room's expense, I assume.
Just a bit of fun. And the tea they served was a significant improvement on the supermarket sandwiches, Deborah.
Well, I thought their cold tea loaf was excellent.
What's that supposed to mean?
At the risk of mansplaining cricket teas to a village matriarch, slabs of rustic fruit loaf will not help you rise up our catering league.
I wasn't aware there was a formal ranking system. It feels rather unfair if the criteria is withheld from some of the teams.
It's only a bit of fun, Linda. But at Rosram, we champion the aesthetics of food.
Aesthetics? What nonsense. The only true measure of a good meal is how it tastes.
Hilda! Come on, kitty, kitty, come to Lilia.
I must have yelled that cat's name 1,000 times in the last few days. Oh, can you take these pillowcases from me?
Oh, any sign of her?
No, but I suppose she could be sleeping behind the towels on the top shelf.
Oh, OK. Start passing them down to me.
When Pat reminded me that this was Hilda's favourite hiding place, I was sure she'd be here. But it looks like another waste of time.
I was talking to Clary in the shop and she said her dad once found a kitten up a drain pipe.
Great. Next stop, the drain pipes.
But she also said she'd been offered a job making dinners at Henry's school. They asked her in for an interview this morning and from the sounds of it, they loved her.
Well, that is great news. Helen and Pat will be so pleased. That's the last of the towels.
I'm starting to worry something's happened to her.
Well, don't say that in front of Kate.
But Mum will be so upset, Tony. She's coming with Christine to the tea and the lighting of the beacon. She's bound to ask if they can pop in for a quick Hilda visit. I think the only option is to pretend that Hilda was around this morning and has just wandered off.
Good idea.
Yeah.
But we have to make sure everyone sticks to the same script, including Jack.
Oh, goodness, it's almost 2. Look, I better make a move. You know, Jenny would be appalled that I've contributed nothing in terms of baking to this afternoon's tea.
She wouldn't be appalled at all. In fact, you making a cake is what would have knocked her for 6.
Linda, come and join me.
I'd rather not.
What's the problem? I hope you're not offended that you've not yet been added to the chat.
Not in the slightest.
We have to know that you're one of us before you enter that sacred chamber.
Oh, I suspect I'll never be one of you. At least I hope not, if it involves making jokes at other people's expense.
Come on, it's just a bit of fun. I thought we got on splendidly when we first met. I don't want anything to get in the way of that.
Lawrence, I'm going to be frank with you. I didn't appreciate your advances towards me back then, especially when I made it clear I was happily married.
Can a man not be charming without some woman believing he's lusting after her? But that makes sense of why you suddenly pulled out of the article and turned the cold shoulder. Robert isn't the first jealous husband I've encountered in my time.
This has nothing to do with Robert.
Well, good. Well, now we've cleared the air between us, can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. And there's more. I could put up with your unpleasant advances and your undermining comments, but I will not fraternise with a racist.
A what?
You heard me.
Well, the bell ringing at St. Stephen's was really something.
Oh, so moving. Imagine. It's exactly 80 years since the bells rang out for the first time in nearly 6 years to celebrate Churchill's announcement.
Oh, you know, it's great to shrug off the winter layers and finally feel a bit of warmth from the sun.
Well, showers forecast for later.
Oh, I've got everything crossed that they hold off until after the beacon lighting. Mick's been checking on the weather forecast all day. He's worried the wood won't light if it gets damp.
Oh, Joy, did you get the message I forwarded from Pat?
Her SOS for more jam and serviettes. I did. I've got it all here.
Oh, can I carry one of those bags for you?
Oh, thanks. Just when I think everything is sorted, there's something else comes up. I've been rushing here and there all day.
Oh, it's good to see such a crowd. Do you think that's Reginald Dodge's granddaughter and family by the notice board? I heard they were here.
Elizabeth's over the moon about it. There was great excitement at Lower Loxley this morning when they turned up.
I just hope we've got enough clotted cream for everyone.
Well, I wonder where Mum is. They should be here by now.
Yeah. Has Hilda made an appearance yet? Kate was out with a packet of cat treats this morning, calling her name all over Bridge Farm.
No sign of the wretched animal at all, despite another thorough search of the house and barns.
I could lend you Ina if need be.
I'm afraid Mum would spot a Hilda imposter in an instant.
It's the Laurels. Hello? Yes, I'm Peggy Woolley's daughter. Is everything all right?
There must be a problem with the minivan.
Well, I can collect them in my car if needs be.
Or I can.
Tony?
I don't want you to miss the best of the cakes.
Tony, I think something might be wrong.
What? Lillian? What is it?
Tony, it's Mum. They rang to say that she's gone. Mum's died. Peacefully in a chair. Tony.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No, she can't have.
Tony, come here. It's all right.
Oh, Joy, there you are. Mick must be happy. That fire's throwing out an impressive amount of light.
You'd think him and Leonard had invented fire the way they're talking about it. Any sign of Lillian and Tony?
No, they went straight to the Laurels to say their goodbyes.
And are you okay? She was a big part of your life too.
Yeah, for almost 50 years.
I'm so sorry, Brian.
I'm already feeling a Peggy-shaped hole in my life. Helen says Henry burst into tears as soon as she told him.
Bless him. He was very fond of her.
Oh, here's Lillian and Tony now. We're over here.
Oh, there you are.
So, how was it?
Oh, it was awful. Oh, but Special, you know, to have those moments, to sit with her.
The last time I saw her, she was with Fabrice, her hair in curlers, angling for a dry white wine.
That's a lovely memory to have.
Yeah. Joy's right, it is.
But she was alive then, and now... It's so final.
Look, I'll leave you three alone. It should just be family at a time like this.
Thank you, Joy.
Did Pat tell you everyone's meeting in the village hall for Peggy's slideshow?
No, I think I'll give it a miss. I just want to go home.
Yeah, me too.
Look, honestly, I know it may be the last thing you feel like doing, but I really think you should be there.
Good evening, Lawrence. White or red?
Red, please. And Linda, what I said to that boy at your house, he got the wrong end of the stick. I'm no racist. So I strongly suggest we put this misunderstanding behind us and move on.
If you're not prepared to even address the fact you upset both me and my young friend Khalil with your deeply unpleasant views, then I've got absolutely no time for you.
Silly old cow.
What did he say?
Oh, what comes out of that man's mouth is rarely worth consideration. What can I get for you, Joy?
Actually, I was hoping you might step in and narrate the slideshow.
Oh.
I know it's last minute, but Pat isn't up to it. Oh, it's so sad that Peggy isn't here to see it too.
You know, I remember Peggy visiting me in hospital after the explosion at Grey Gables. She likened my spirit to that of her mother-in-law, Doris. At the time, I wasn't in any state to accept such a compliment, but later, as I was recovering, her words came to mean so much to me. I'd be honoured, Joy.
Can someone turn off the lights?
Got them!
Did you know Mum and Pat have been working on this, Lillian?
No, I hadn't a clue.
Me neither.
On this day, when we remember the sacrifices made by those who lived through World War II, we're also marking the loss of our dearest Peggy Woolley.
You're right.
A much-loved mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and friend to many. To call Peggy a legend is no exaggeration. 100 years of spirited living, sometimes controversial, always community-minded. I can't think of a better way to end our commemoration of Victory in Europe Day than to celebrate a woman who has made a mark on our hearts and minds, and on the very land where we live, through rewilding ambush. First slide, please. Some of you may recognise the three little children in this photo, standing with their mum on the village green. Tony, Jennifer, and Lillian.
Oh, look at Jenny.
She's adorable.
You're all adorable.
I never thought I'd hear you say that about me, Brian.
I just wish we were watching this with Mum.
How was Tom after the slideshow?
In pieces. We all were.
Did you spot that same look that Helen's Jack and young Peggy have? They got the same twinkle in their eyes. It's just so hard to believe she's gone. I thought Peggy Woolley would go on forever.
Tom said the same thing at breakfast. He's taken Nova and Sarah into the Remembrance Garden this morning. He thought the girls could sing a song for Peggy and Wren.
That's a lovely idea. That's a takeaway cappuccino and an oat milk latte.
Did you see Linda's having coffee over there with Lillian?
Oh, I didn't get a chance to give Lillian my condolences last night. I'll go over in a minute.
I'm hoping to catch Linda to show her my latest cricket tea plans.
I honestly don't know why you're bothering.
Well, it's the sewage jokes that got to me. We're obviously still a laughing stock.
Just a few silly kids throwing brownies.
But those kids have overheard their parents. It's worth the investment to change what people are saying about us.
By messing about with blinis and prawn cones.
And lemon foam.
Oh, Natasha. We've got good cheese, good butter, good bread. What's not to like about that?
OK, I'll pitch cheese butties to Linda, see how that goes down.
I can't believe the manager of the Laurels is being so heartless. I mean, last night they were wonderful, so warm and kind. They lit candles and we sat with Mum for a while. And then afterwards, when the undertakers arrived, they made us cups of tea and talked us through how Mum spent her last day.
Oh, it sounds lovely.
And now suddenly we have to have her room cleared immediately.
Oh, Lillian, I know it feels personal, but honestly, it isn't.
Well, it feels like they think profits are more important than my mother.
Hiya, Lillian. Linda. Is it OK if I join you for a minute?
Yeah.
I was so sorry to hear about your mum.
Thank you.
I've been thinking about all the times when I was cleaning at the lodge that your mum would make me laugh, make me a cuppa. But what really stuck with me was how she'd know when you were struggling and she'd find a way to lift you up. Like when I knocked this little china dog off her mantelpiece. It smashed to pieces and I started to cry and I told her to take the money out of my wages. But instead she sat me down and she listened to what was really wrong. And then she said to me, and I'll never forget this, that I'm my own best asset.
Mum was a strong woman herself, I imagine. She recognised a kindred spirit, Emma.
Thanks, Lillian. I can be my own worst enemy too. I'm stubborn, judgmental, and I make the wrong decisions, as you know.
Well, Mum was the kind of person who embraced what it is to be human. Flaws and all. Goodness knows she had plenty of her own.
I'll miss her.
Me too. Oh, look, please forgive the state of my face. I must look a real sight. I was doing well until the Laurels rang to ask when we'll be clearing Mum's room. I mean, they want everything out by 4, barely 24 hours after she died.
It does seem a little rushed.
But they need the room for a new resident moving in tomorrow.
Oh, well, why don't they just install revolving doors?
Look, Lillian, I know I'm not your favourite person, but if you need some help, I finish my shift at 2. I can come with a car and bring anyone if you need me to.
Well, that'd actually be really helpful, Emma.
Well, I'll be back in a moment, Lillian. I just need to have a quick word with Natasha.
Oh, Linda, do you have a minute? I was hoping to catch you before you left.
Oh, I was just coming over to talk to you too.
Oh, great. I've made some simple sketches of hors d'oeuvre platters with a focus on high concept design.
Let me stop you there. I appreciate you've gone to some effort to address the feedback from Sunday, but I decided last night that I want to take a radical approach rather than pander to the snobbery rife in this division. So it's back to basics. Substance over style.
Well, we can do that. Isn't that what we did on Sunday?
Well, you did, and it was lovely. And that's why I owe you an apology. I've decided to go back to basics, but with a twist. All the cricket clubs serve up some version of a cold buffet, but I spoke to Fallon yesterday, and she can make miniature versions of all the Bull's best pies, with a focus on melt-in-the-mouth deliciousness and no pretension.
Right.
And because many of the fillings are based on cheaper cuts of meat, she'll make a profit for the Bull without the club breaking the bank.
Well, OK, if your mind's made up.
Well, I realise I've messed you about, Natasha, and I am sorry.
I know Fallon's food tastes great, but as a concept, I'm not sure mini beef pies will impress the likes of Lawrence.
Oh, then he can eat at home. Honestly, I'm so fed up with their culture of snooty pomposity. We'll do this our way, and they can take it or leave it. But if Fallon's hominy pie is anything to go by, I think they'll take it.
OK, I hope so.
Natasha, I'm sorry. I really am.
I'm a seasoned businesswoman. I can take the knocks. I know it's not personal.
Come in, Joy. Have a seat. I'll put the kettle on.
Oh, no need, Brian. I'm not staying.
Oh.
I'd say you've enough on your plate today. It's just, I know Miranda's away, and I thought you might like some leftovers from the WIT.
Oh, thank you. That's very thoughtful.
How is everyone this morning? How's Kate?
She stayed at Jacob's last night. That man comes into his own at times of crisis.
I keep thinking about how Peggy must have died just as the St. Stephen's bells rang out.
Oh, I think she might have liked the drama of that. It was quite something.
I know what you mean, but you won't believe what I've found from 2020.
What is it?
Look at the title.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah? It was back when I didn't know many people, so I really looked forward to village events, even socially distanced. Made me feel a part of something. And this recording, well, I've played it back a few times over the years.
Lillian would love to hear it.
Do you think so?
I'm going to meet her and Kate at the Laurels to load up some of Peggy's furniture this afternoon. Why don't you come with me?
Oh, look what she's kept all these years as a bookmark. To Go-Go. It's a card from Nolitando and Sipo.
Oh, goodness me. Was that supposed to be Mum?
Yes. I think they've captured her likeness.
Oh, and is she walking a sheep?
No, that's her hair.
Sorry. How did the kids take the news?
I told Nolitando and Phoebe yesterday and spoke to Sipo this morning. They're all very sad.
I wonder if they'll come for the funeral.
I'm not sure. Hope so.
It would be nice.
Oh, look at this stained glass. Looks like a homemade Christmas decoration.
I made that in metalwork at school. Gran must have held on to it for more than 30 years. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, no need to be sorry.
Oh, darling.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Hey, it's all right, it's all right.
But it's not. And it won't be, and it's too late now.
For what? What's too late?
I can't stop thinking about it. About Gran and Hilda and how she wanted to see her, and I promised her. I said I'd bring her. And maybe she knew she was running out of time and I didn't do it.
And we all understood why. Hilda's missing. That would have been terribly upsetting for Mum.
But what if she thought I was just too busy or I couldn't be bothered?
She'd never think that about you.
Kate, your Gran was hardly waiting around on her own expecting to visit Hilda. She had loads going on this week. I mean, you arranged for Fabrice to do her hair and Pat was with her making the slideshow and Helen brought the boys here at the weekend.
She loved you. She talked about you all the time when I cleaned for her. She knew you loved her too.
Do you think?
Oh, what's that? That noise? It's Hilda.
What? Are you sure? Hilda!
She must have snuck in at some point when the window was open.
Oh, come here, Hilda! Oh, come on. Thank you so much for coming to see Gran, you lovely cat. Oh, she scratched me.
Quick, shut the window!
Oh, too late.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Brian, did you say that cat? I swear on my life it was Hilda.
Sometimes I think Peggy preferred that beastly cat to her family.
That's not true, Brian. And you're very wicked to even suggest it. Peggy loved her family. That was obvious from the way Henry and Jack would talk about her when I was babysitting. Always made me wish I had that kind of relationship with my own grandchildren.
Is it because they live too far away?
Something like that.
Joy, I heard about Rochelle. I meant to say her. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Because, you know, sometimes unexpected things can happen. The wonder of a family is that you can never guess who you might become close to, who will be a kindred spirit. I mean, look at Jenny and Rory. Or me and Martha. I mean, that little girl. She could cheer me up even when rain has ruined the harvest.
Now that is something.
Come in, there's room for everyone.
Just about.
I brought flapjacks. I know sometimes meals get missed at a time like this.
Oh, that's so sweet. I'm starving.
Look, I'll stick the kettle on. We haven't packed Mum's china away yet.
Well, I thought you had to be out by 4. I mean, that's in 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, if they want to sling out a grieving family or having one last cup of tea, then I'm prepared to kick up quite the fuss.
Quite right.
Oh, she had a lovely view of the gardens.
She did.
There it is again. The cat I saw. I swear it's Hilda.
No, it is Hilda. She was under Gran's bed, and I have the scars to prove
Well,
it.
look, you have to hand it to that vile cat. She came through in the end.
Managed to find a way to be with Peggy.
Before you make the tea, Lillian, Joy has something she'd like to share with you all.
Oh, yes. I hope you don't mind. I mean, I feel like I'm gate crashing. Oh, not that it's a party, but Brian thought you might like to hear this. I recorded it a couple of years back.
It's really very special.
Ring out wild bells to the wild sky, the flying cloud, the frosty light. The year is dying in the night. Ring out wild bells and let him die. Ring out the old, ring in the new. Ring happy bells across the snow. The year is going, let him go. Ring out the false, ring in the true.
Hi there, I'm Izzy Judd, and I'm so pleased to be back with the Music and Meditation Podcast Series 5. We'll be talking about everything from defining boundaries and letting go of guilt, to evolving with change and concentrating on your own path, with an insight from a wonderful lineup of special guests, including Deepak Chopra, Helen Marie, and Light Watkins. So if you need to find some moments of calm in your day, and could do with the help of some guided meditations and beautiful classical music, we've got everything you need on the Music and Meditation Podcast on BBC Sounds.